Namaste to everyone. We are from Krushi Abhivruddi Agriculture News Media, and we have come before you to discuss a very important issue, arecanut disease, which causes farmers to lose more than 50 to 60% of their crop. Our intention is to educate our farmer community in a simple, understandable, and practical manner. Importance of arecanut cultivation. Arecanut, also known as betel nut, is a major horticultural crop widely cultivated in more than 8 districts of Karnataka. Karnataka contributes nearly 80% of India's arecanut production. This crop supports not only farmers but also laborers, traders, input dealers, and transporters. Over the years, arecanut has brought economic stability to many farmers. With returns better than traditional crops like paddy, arecanut has transformed rural livelihoods and contributed to the overall development of Malnad and coastal regions. But unfortunately, this valuable crop is now under serious threat. The major threat, koleroga disease. The biggest challenge arecanut growers face today is a fungal disease, particularly koleroga, also known as fruit rot disease or mahali. This disease is most common in areas that receive high rainfall such as Malnad and coastal belts. Climate change has intensified the risk with increased rainfall and longer periods of high humidity, creating the perfect environment for disease outbreaks. This is not a minor issue. When koleroga strikes during an unfavorable season, it can lead to 100% crop loss. It does not just affect the fruits, it can damage the crown, buds, leaves, and even roots. If not controlled in time, the entire tree can die. Understanding the fungus Phytophthora. Let's understand how this disease works. The fungal pathogen responsible for koleroga is known as Phytophthora mealy or Phytophthora archaea. This fungus is parasitic and host specific, meaning it needs the arecanut tree to survive and multiply. Here's what happens. The spores of this fungus are spread by rain and wind. When rainfall begins, spores land on the fruit and start to germinate in wet and humid conditions. These spores enter the fruit through pores in the husk, damaging internal tissues. The affected fruit becomes soft and water-soaked, almost like it has been boiled. White fungal growth, known as mycelium, becomes visible on the surface. This is the final stage. By this time, the fungus has already spread to neighboring fruits and trees. In some cases, the fruit doesn't fall but shrinks and remains hanging. This condition is known as dry koleroga. If not treated early, the infection can move to the bunch and then to the crown. From the crown, it may reach the tender central bud, causing bud rot. Eventually, it can reach the roots, causing root rot and tree death. Conditions that favor the disease. The koleroga disease thrives under the following conditions: continuous and heavy rainfall, waterlogged soil and poor drainage, poor garden hygiene and sanitation, imbalanced nutrition, especially excess nitrogen, weak trees, especially those with poor growth or stress conditions, untrained laborers, and improper spraying techniques. This year, due to continuous rainfall for 3 months, a scarcity of sunlight was noticed. Sunlight plays a vital role in preventing most diseases and pests. It is very important for maintaining the health of plants. Photosynthesis is essential for the plant growth and development. When the formation of salicylic acid and jasmonic acid is reduced, the incidence of diseases increases. Spread and survival of fungus. The spores can survive in the soil, plant ground, or leaf axils for long periods. When moisture and temperature are suitable, they germinate rapidly. In fact, in wet soil, the fungus not only survives but spreads easily. Irrigation water, rainwater runoff, and even wind help it disperse. Fortunately, in dry, sunny weather, the fungus dies quickly. But in the wet and shaded ARECA gardens, it can survive year-round. Control measures. One of the most effective traditional remedies is the 1% Bordeaux mixture. This solution has been used successfully for over a century. Since it was introduced in 1910 by Leslie C. Coleman, a British entomologist in Mysore province, Bordeaux mixture is made by combining copper sulfate, which is a fungicide, and lime, which is used to neutralize the acidity of copper. How to prepare Bordeaux mixture? Let's learn how to prepare this effective fungicide. Take 1.5 to 2 kg lime and dissolve in 10 to 20 liters of water. Take 2 kg copper sulfate and dissolve in another bucket with 10 to 20 liters of water. First, pour the lime solution into a large container and dilute it to around 180 liters. Slowly add the copper sulfate solution while stirring continuously. The final mixture will be sky blue in color. If mixed improperly, like adding copper sulfate first, it will become thick and curd-like, which is ineffective. The correct pH of the mixture should be around 7.5 to 8.5. This is a contact fungicide, so full surface coverage on fruits and bunches is necessary for it to work. Common mistakes to avoid. Adding too much lime makes the mixture too alkaline. Mixing pesticides or systemic fungicides with Bordeaux mixture reduces its effectiveness and may block the sprayer. Spraying without cleaning the sprayer mesh can cause blockages. Bordeaux mixture, when applied correctly, sticks to the surface for 30 to 40 days, offering lasting protection. It's also very affordable, just ₹4 per litre. Additionally, any extra mixture that falls off the soil can act as a source of secondary and micronutrients like sulfur, calcium, and copper. Other fungicides like copper oxychloride, metalaxyl, and Revis are also effective, especially in light rainfall areas. Role of soil health in disease resistance. Now, let's talk about something very important: soil health. This is not discussed often, but soil acts as a natural defense system. It is alive, it breathes, needs food and water, and contains billions of microbes. These microbes protect plants by fighting harmful pathogens. However, unhealthy soils, due to excessive chemical use, climate stress, and lack of organic matter, have lost these beneficial microbes. If we want to protect our crops, we must rebuild the soil. Apply organic matter regularly, maintain garden hygiene, avoid excessive nitrogen, use balanced nutrition to build immunity in plants. If the soil is rich in microbial life, it becomes a natural shield against koleroga and other diseases. Garden sanitation is crucial. No fungicide can replace garden cleanliness. Remove infected fruits and bunches immediately. Do not allow fruits to rot on the ground. They act as breeding sites for spores. Prune trees for better air circulation and light penetration. Maintain proper drainage to avoid water stagnation. Farming with nature. Dear friends, even with the best efforts, a 5 to 10% loss is natural. Agriculture is a partnership with nature, not a war against it. If nature favors farmers, they will survive. Our goal should be to prevent disease, minimize damage, and maintain balance in the ecosystem. Thank you for watching this informative video. We hope you gained clarity on the nature of koleroga disease, its spread, and preventive measures. Please support our effort by liking this video, sharing it with fellow farmers, subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and commenting your thoughts and experiences below. For more information on farming, please visit our website or download our app from the Play Store. Krushi Abhivruddi Farm Media. Let's work together to protect our crops, revive our soil, and build a sustainable future for farming. Thank you once again.